All right, hey guys. So this build order is it's gonna blow your mind. This build order is the fastest possible generic scouts build order. And I mean, you can use it for anything you can afford, something like Cumin 2TC, maybe Trash Rush, you could use it for that. But this is how you get to Feudal Age as fast as possible as a generic civ. And it's 18 pop, 17 villagers, no loom. Really fast. So that's what we're going to be shooting for here. Civs that would benefit a lot from this, any generic civ that can do scouts, but especially civs like Franks and civs like Magyars would go really well. Of course, Franks, they have the extra HP on their scouts, they have free horse collar, they have berry bonus, that helps a lot with this. And also something like Magyars, it has the cheaper scouts, so you really like to be up as fast as possible. Let's get right into it. We're going to use Byzantines, and that civ has no eco bonus, so yeah, we're not going to be helped by anything. Now this map will have elephants on it because it's the desert map, so we get a little bit of extra food, but it can be done on boar maps as well. So first things first, we're going to be actually taking straggler trees with this one villager. So that needs to go there. Not for very long. We're just taking stragglers until we find a good wood line. So ideally, we want to have a wood line in the back. Probably this wood line is going to be fine. So I think that's what I'm going to decide on here. And as soon as she can go there anytime, but you know, around now, we can just send her down here. Go down there. And we like to bring in the boar as soon as possible if we see it. So we want to be trying to scout for the boar right away. So basically, you can think of this villager as the the houser and the lumber villager in the Dark Age. And she's the only villager you need to take wood. She also builds this house. So yeah, we can just let that sheep rot because we really need to have the hunt. We need to be up super fast, so we want to be putting everything on hunt here. So yeah, she's just gonna build that house. You can build it at any time, but you know, might as well get it out of the way. So yeah, here we go. I mean, okay, maybe I should have taken like this wood line. It's a bit forward, but maybe it would have been better. Anyways, we're gonna be pushing deer. You need one deer usually, but yeah, the more deer you push, the more scouts you can make. So you kind of like to get them all. But yeah, one deer is necessary. And so we don't want to be ever letting our villagers go idle. So if we don't have any hunt under the TC, just take a sheep and just let it rot as soon as your hunt comes in, pretty much. That's what you want to do. But ideally, you just never have any downtime on that. So here we go. We just get that in. And we're going to shoot this down. There we go. Nice. We don't want to shuffle around villagers too much, so we'll just let them work. We're not going to try and put extra on this or anything like that. And yeah, just try and get them to work effectively here. There we go. We'll just get them to go on there just because I don't want to send them all the way over here. It's just a bit more walk time. You really want to reduce walk time. So as I said, it's 18 up. So that's what we're going to be going for here. Let's continue to push deer. And yeah, so the next thing to think about is the mill timing. So we want to have that mill going up right away. So we pretty much need that up as soon as we're on population 16 here. Basically the 15 villager, or the, I guess, villager number 14 I like to send around now. And it's gonna be pretty much perfect. So here we take that. We can get those to go there. There we go. And so you'll see that we just need 5 wood. So as soon as she has 5 wood, we want to be dropping. And there's a bit of rounding issue, so you have to wait a little bit, but there you go. So I think we got it on time. We might have been slightly late with it. So just in case, I'm going to send this villager just to help build that mill. These villagers have to go there. Yeah, just in case we just get that bill to go help build the mill. And we want to have 4 on there anyways. So as soon as we're up, boom, boom. Oh yeah, 43 food in the bank. That's easy. That's easy. So you can see how even on a boar map, it's going to be completely fine. So let's take a little pause here. So what you want to do on the way up you really need to take a lot of wood because we need to have a barracks, we need to have a stable, we need to have a house. The house can come up a little bit later, but yeah, we need a barracks and the stable. So I like to have 5 on the wood line here, and then we'll have 4 on berries and the rest on stragglers. So that's how I like to balance my economy. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take 4 of those. We're gonna take 2 more, no, 1 more of these, and the rest on stragglers. Here we go. And we can push the deer as well, because we will like to have it later. We just want to have this little bit of extra wood income for now to get up the barracks especially, and then of course the stable later. But yeah, we do like to push. Oh, and I'm missing these 2 sheep too, so I'll just go grab those in a sec here. There we go. Let's get a couple of those. There we go. So, you know, it doesn't have to be exact. I'm not going to send these back to wood because we will have enough wood. So we want to have the barracks coming up at 60% as usual. That was slightly late because I just couldn't find a suitable location for it, but it's fine. Yeah, just keep taking wood as you can. And I mean, obviously you'd be scouting your opponent and stuff. We'll just put him on auto scout. We don't really need to do that for this. Actually, here, I'll keep him here so we can have a little tally of how many scouts we've got. There we go. Oh, wait, did he steal my sheep? He might have stole my sheep. Oh, he did. Okay, here, let's get that out. Okay, let's take a quick pause. We're about to be up. So we need to have 2 villagers building the stable. I guess I'll just use these 2 villas and put them here. Yeah, whatever's on the front. You can use wood villas. You can use berry villas. If you use berry villas, you have slightly less food. If you use wood villas, you have slightly less wood. But either one works. And yeah, we should be able to just force drop everything. And we should have just enough here. There we go. Beautiful. And you'll see I don't have loom. So, I mean, you can delay loom as long as you feel comfortable. As long as you feel comfortable, you can delay loom. We are going to need to get a house here. So, there we go. That should come in. As long as the house is ready. If you start the house before loom, then you'll always have it in on time. These vills all can just go back to food. And we want to get to 7 on wood as well. So basically, at some point, early age, we want to get to 7 on wood, which is going to be here. Oh, I was slightly late on the house. It's fine. You just want to do normal feudal macro stuff from here. Oops. There we go. So, like every 60 wood, you make a farm. Every time you do a house, you make a house. And we're just basically, yeah, doing pretty normal stuff from here. There's nothing special about the build from here. Now it's just normal stuff. So it's really just using that 1 villager on wood from Dark Age, just building that house, getting the mill on time, and you can just barely sneak in this 18 pop no loom uptime with generic civ. And it takes a little bit of getting used to, but in the end, it's not really that hard. Now that everyone's used to pushing deer, and just basically the level has gone up a lot, I think people can, in general, execute this. You need to be pretty efficient with the villagers under the TC, though. So if you can do this and you're not high level, you're pretty good with efficiency, I would say. Because, yeah, you need to be quite strong with efficiency to pull this off. And, yeah, then you can just keep making stuff. Obviously, you can add a range instead of farms. Like, basically, if you add farms, you can have more food income for more scouts. But there's a pretty good chance that you need to add a range. If the opponent's going, like, spears and archers, you probably want to add a range instead of all of these farms at some point. But as you can see, I can constantly make scouts. So we have enough goats here where we can constantly make scouts for a while. Pretty much as long as you're maintaining 14 on food, then you can constantly make scouts. And, well, if I keep having goats, then I will. I have 4 on here, so we would need to get to like 10 farms to really maintain it, but let's see. Did I make a house? No, I wasn't making a house. Okay, I need this house. Okay, here we go. And just want to really make sure to hit those farm timings to get as much food as we can. There we go. Guys, slightly house. You can say just half a second is fine. And here we go. Just add some more here. With these villagers, you would just keep making stuff. You know what I didn't do? I didn't get double wood axe. You're supposed to get double wood axe at the start. Whoops. Anyways, it's fine. Like, okay, maybe you would have to skip 1 production cycle of scouts or something. But you should be able to maintain production of them. Yeah, should be fine. Anyways, that's the build. GG's.